Hey folks, it's Mike. I want to tell you about a new Gamo rifle I saw the other day that I had to get. It was priced really good. And you know, kind of know me on the Gamos. I'm a big fan of the Gen3i, right? That's the new 3rd generation mag fed system they got on these Gamo rifles. So let's see what's in here in the box. Okay, so normally you get 1 mag. Okay, so they do have 2 Gen3i mags. A true Gen3i mag. This little clip right there, reset button, that's going to be great. So these are, again, it comes with 2 mags. That's pretty cool. Comes with a scope, right? I'm not sure what kind of scope it is. Okay, 4x32. Okay, 4x32 scope. So it's not going to be a zoom scope. It's just going to have 4x power on it, if I'm reading that right. Okay. 50 of these targets. Okay. It's got the rocket pellets in it. Okay, and these are weight-wise. These are looks like 14.5 grain pellets. So, okay, those look pretty cool. And actually, I've shot these ones. These actually shoot pretty good out of the Gamos. So there's a lot of accessories here that come with this. And for $199, that's really good price. So let's take a look at the rifle. Okay, typical Gamo rifle. I mean, there's no moving parts. These are really well built. They're built in Barcelona, Spain. So you got polymer, all polymer stock. The mechanism here is steel. Okay. The barrel steel, obviously. Looks like it's got this fluted shroud on it, so it looks like it would be quiet. Obviously, it's a brake barrel. Okay. Got a safety right here, so that's on fire. That's on safe. You know me. I'm going to put it through the backyard test. I'm going to see how it shoots in accuracy. I'm going to do a 30-yard bench test with it using some of the well-known pellets that I like to use in these Gamo rifles. I think it's worth the Red Fire. It's the one that's kicked every other pellet in the butt. I'll definitely try that in here. I'll try these rockets and a couple others. See how well this rifle does on accuracy. And you know me, I'm going to put it through a little power test, see how well it penetrates. But for $199 to get a scope, extra mag, a nice thick tin of pellets. That's really a great deal. So we'll follow back up. Thanks. All right, folks, we're out here in the backyard range. I got the Gamo Evo Gen3i rifle. I got it stretched out to 30 yards. That's kind of the setup I got here for my backyard. I'm going to do a chronograph on it so you can see the speeds. The setup I got here, so let me explain this setup. I know I'll get some comments on it. This is a scope that comes with the rifle. It's a free scope, okay? And I put this on the rifle. I was going to try to shoot this with this scope. This scope is not good enough for my eyes. I'm up there in age, and this scope has got no magnification on it. It's got no parallax on it. It's parallax at, I believe, at 20, 25 yards. I'm at 30 yards. The glass is clear, and I got a picture of it I shot through my phone. It's got a clear glass, but I'm trying to hit a nickel-sized target 30 yards out here. This is just not enough scope for me. So I took this off. I put on one of my favorite backyard scopes. It's the Oneleaf NV100 rapid fire scope. It's got a 56 millimeter objective lens on it, so it lets in a lot of light. It's got a zoom, I think, from 3 to 12. It's a great backyard scope. And it's not about my shooting, it's about this rifle, how this rifle shoots. So you look at the setup I got. This is the same setup I shoot with on my Impact M3 in competition, right? I got a Enduro tripod up there, and I got a Saber Tactical bipod back here, again, just to hold the rifle as still as possible when I shoot. And again, I want to know how well the rifle shoots, not how well I shoot. Okay, so with that, let's get started.
609.
That group was all over the place.
$634.
Those didn't group well at all, not like that, 30 yards. So I'm not going to bother with the second 5-shot group. Go to the next pellet. All right, we're going to try the Gamo Red Fires. These are, or Red Fire. These are 15.4 grain. These have done extremely well in all my other Gamo reviews and rifles. This pellet has beat every other pellet in the Gen3Is and the Viper, the Fusion, and a couple others. Let's see how it does in the Evo.
$633.
Okay, that's the best group I've shot today.
$500. $631.
Yeah, that first one flew, but the other four are like right there. Yeah, inside the box. So that's the best pellet so far, is that Red Fire. And each pellet I do, I go up in weight. So I'm starting to think the gun likes a little bit heavier pellets. We started out with 14, now we're 15.5. Next up, I'm going to do these Hornets at 16.2. We'll see how they do.
$561.
Best group of the day so far.
$500. $572.
That was the best group of the day.
$516.
Had to pull that last one. That last group was horrible. First group was really good. I don't quite understand that. All right, guys, it wouldn't be a backyard video if I didn't have a quick little power test. So I just picked out the top 3 pellets: the 810 Terminator, 810 Hornet, and the AE Center Punch, because it's 18 grains. All right, guys, let's take a look. First shot right here, the Hornet. 1, 2. Please like and subscribe. 3. Okay, I got, you know what? Wow. I got all 3 sitting right here. Yeah, I got all 3 pellets. It cleared 3 slats only and bounced off the 4th one. Interesting. All right, guys, let's wrap this video up. When I first saw this Gamo Swarm Evo Gen3i, I'm like, okay, really great price. If I can get a Gen3 rifle under $200, or right at $200. That's got to be, if it's as good as the others, that's got to be the best deal of the day, right? So got it. So going to do a review on it, hoping it would live up to the others. And to be honest with you, it didn't. I can't recommend the rifle, not at $200. And let me tell you why. It's not as accurate as the others, right? So this is my 5th Gamo Gen3i rifle. I've got others, but in Gen3i, this is the 5th one. Bone Collector, Magnum, Fusion, and Viper, all really good rifles. I think I'll do a video comparing those to each other, but this one does not shoot as good as these others do. It's not as accurate, right? I had a few pellets that had a tight group, but I probably shot 200 shots with this thing, and to only get a handful of tight groups at 30 yards is not, no, it doesn't work for me. So that was one thing. And the other thing is the scope. And I get it, it's a $200 rifle. It's basically a free scope. Okay, you're not gonna have a magnetic scope on a $200 rifle. But this is the most basic of basic scopes, right? There's no, well, first off, the scope comes in this box, okay? So I'm looking to see, what adjustments are on here. This instruction, there's no English in this, right? There's all these other languages, which is great, but there's no English language here, so I couldn't read anything in here. And then some of the pictures in here, it looks like it's not even the same damn scope. I mean, this scope here has got some zoom things on it. The scope does not have any zoom, so they ship it with the wrong set of instructions. It has no zoom. It has no parallax adjustment on it. So whatever the focus is at fixed yards, again, I don't have an instruction manual to know what that is. That's it. I had to take the scope off to do a true video, and then I put on another scope, so there was no more scope issue, but it just wasn't grouping like I was expecting it to. And then the other thing that really put me over the edge to not recommend this was when at the end there I did the power test, right? Penetration test. These rifles score between, I think, 5. I know the Gamo or the Magnum here, I think, scored 6. This thing scored a 3. 3. That's the weakest of all rifles in the Gamo that I know of. A 3. So it's got less power than these others. Okay. On the good side, that's the cons. The pros was the price. I found this on the Gamo site for $169 during some sale and free shipping. Okay, $169 for Gen3i, 22 cal, gotta have it, right? That sale now is gone. They're listing it now for $199.99, so basically $200 on the site. But before I spend $200 on an Evo, okay, you can go get the Fusion. Done a review on this one, okay? This Fusion right now can be had for $239 on Amazon. Okay, so when you go to get a Gamo rifle, there's 3 places you should look and find the best price. The first place I go to is Pyramid Air, right? If you can spend your money at a dedicated air place like Pyramid Air or Pellet Shop, whatever, you should do it there first. But they got to be competitive on price. Pellet Shop doesn't carry these, but Pyramid Air does, but they're higher priced right now than Amazon is. So I'm gonna buy it at the lowest price. And the third place is the Gamo site. So right now, Amazon has got this Fusion for $239. I would pay $239 for the Fusion before I paid $200 for the Evo. And they've also got this one here, which is a great rifle. This is Viper. I think this video's got like 17,000 views that I did on this one here. It is an amazing rifle, and it can be had right now for $233. So which would you have? This rifle here, which shoots dead on accurate, comes with a scope, has a zoom on it from 3 to 9 for $233, or this thing here for $200. I'd save up money for $33 and wait and get this rifle here. And then you step up to the Bone Collector. Bone Collector is $279, and you can get the Magnum, which is stupid powerful. The Magnum right now is $261. Okay, so appreciate you guys watching. We'll do another video on all the Gen 3Is and tell you which one's the most powerful, which one's the best value, which one's the most accurate and the best pellet. So I'll see if I can do a combined video that can just pick out the highlights of each of these rifles. Appreciate everybody watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.